Hi, Davi here, and today we have a new episode in the art review series. And today we'll be checking out the work of Artem Shapiro. Now, not the usual stuff I've been recently engaging with in this playlist. It's not like focused on women or anime. It's like typical concept art, and it's also 3D. I don't do 3D art. Maybe in the future. Wow, ambitious. But I just like their sculptures here. I'm not sure what they're using. Let me just read their bio. So senior 3D character artist, Larian Studios, Baldur's Gate. I think that's a game. That's their email. Picture artist, concept artist, designer, art direction. Based in Barcelona, Catalonia, Spain. Shout out to Spain. Yeah, I do like these shots. Like, it's not even a full, because I know that people, when they do like these 3D models, they'll show like the rendered version. I don't think this is like the rendered version. I think it's more like it's like a screenshot from the actual program, right? I don't mind it. It doesn't have to have an environment. It can just be kind of like this, and it looks freaking cool. And I would love to even study these for like my concept monster stuff for my doujins in the future. Who knows? But yet they just look so interesting. I probably won't be able to say as much, only because I don't do 3D art myself. It's kind of hard to break things down in terms of like the process and stuff like that, but I do like how it's very intricate, right? Very detailed, which is interesting because you're doing it all around, like the full thing essentially on the outside anyway, but at least when you do 2D, it's your focus more on just one view. What is this? Very interesting. They look somewhat aquatic or something. I want to see more views of the big monster. Oh, maybe this guy in the middle. Looks freaking cool. And that's why people say you want to really get good at human anatomy, because even if you do creature designs, eventually you're going to base a lot of it on like the humanoid form. It's like a hyena or something. Very freaky looking. Like they live in a cave or... Oh, she's hot. Can you see this? And if aliens existed, I wouldn't mind an alien girlfriend. Damn, someone's down bad, so freaking bad. Right, kind of hot, kind of elegant. Very pretty. Yeah, a lot. Oh, wait, oh, that's more here. There's more here. A lot of their designs are a bit creepy looking, or they're just... Oh, just like a princess or something, or very just general pretty female thing. The bunny looks freaking odd. Oh, not too odd. Oh, a lizard man. Can you see this? Pretty cool. Yeah, you're essentially combining like animals with like the humanoid form. That's a very common thing in like creature design. It's like a monitor lizard or something, or a Komodo dragon. Yeah, I think they're called beast people. Is it the proper term, where the body's kind of, the base is very humanoid, where you humanize it, but the neck, the head, maybe a tail, then you add those things and you combine those things and you get this sort of thing. Wow, what a good explanation. You're welcome. Imagine getting cucked by a lizard man, because apparently in planet Nibiru, well, it's not exactly fact, but the idea is that there could be like lizards. It doesn't have to be like a lizard, but there are people there, aliens or something, or a highly advanced civilization. There's a movie, Jupiter Ascending something, and I feel like there's quite a bit of truth. I know this is like conspiracy theory kind of route, but that's who I am. Um, it's not just like humanoid aliens, but there are these lizard things, people that harvest souls, so eventually they'll be back to kind of redo things here on Earth. But it's kind of sad because what that means is we're kind of being simply farmed for like the souls or something. So we're not that free as we think we are. You know what's so cool about these designs is not only can they, it looks like they can walk like upright, but they can also be in their animalistic form. So in this case, it looks like they're like swimming or something. Kind of hot actually. Ew. Oh, this one looks cool. Wow. Oh, it's from the same world as the previous one. Oh, very interesting. It's so glossy. Kinda hot. I believe this is what they call a snatched body. Look at, it's glistening with joy. So wet. Oh, there's no, so it must be like a guy, but then again, this guy has hips. It's like a bulge too, so these hips don't lie, but at the same, do you really mind though? Like if you're in that situation, like, you know, if it happens, right? Oh no, we're cooked. We're cooked. Is that a dinosaur? It reminds me of that dinosaur from Jurassic Park. The one with the poison thing. Is that a shark? Sharknado. It reminds me of this movie. I'm not sure if I think my sister shared it with me, but it's basically it's one of those B-C rated movies about like fighting sharks or exploding sharks or whatever. Super fun. Oh, they do have like a human. Is that a humanoid body? Let me just check. Yeah, some hands and feet. You know, sharks have 2 dicks, by the way. If I think I'm right. I'm not sure what the other one is for, but a threesome, I guess. Yeah. But anyway, yeah. Apparently, the only thing that really keeps sharks in check are orcas. So I think that's pretty cool. We have like a friend in the ocean, which is funny because orcas are not known for like they don't seem to see humans as like food. Maybe they know that we can like go berserk, but at least we have some kind of ally. It reminds me of the saying, you know, from Alien versus Predator, the enemy of my enemy is my friend. Yeah, Team Predator, Team Yatwa, Team Orca. I was trying to make an orca sound, but oh, this one looks freaking like jacked or something. And it reminds me of the guy from, or the alien from 7 something, like an alien landed on Earth, and these kids, they thought it was a monster, because it was, in a way. But this town was essentially locked down because of that creature. And then in the end, or close to the end of the film, you saw the eyes of this alien change. Because usually it had like a white covering to protect its eyes, which is common amongst animals, right? But once it got comfortable and curious about this kid, this human, it like uncovered its eyes, and you could see like the human, not necessarily, well, it's not human, but like it had the same eyes that we have, and sort of made you think, oh wait, this guy is not a monster. Like there's something in there. Like there's also another show, another movie about monsters, and like like something happened on Earth and creatures just got larger, just got big. But a good way to find out who the good ones are in general were the eyes. Like if you could see the human eyes or human-esque eyes, those were the creatures that you could sort of ally yourself with a bit, or at the very least were not like a huge threat. So. interesting. So if you're into 3D art, I do recommend you check out this art. It's pretty cool. Is that a black hole? Yeah. Is that how black holes look like, or is that another like? Because it could mean, because some say it's like when you go inside it, like everything just disappears or whatever. But what if it's like a portal? You know, I've even heard stuff like the sun could be like some kind of portal as well. I don't know. Like things can be pretty weird, even in reality, right? Yeah, I'm gonna end the review here because it's hard to like really comment about these things. What I do know is that their artwork is freaking cool. So if you're into 3D, sculpting, I'm not sure if they're using Blender or ZBrush, but hard to say. You tell me. I'd recommend to check out this artist. Oh, look at this beast. Let me just see the video. Beast. Oh, yeah, Beastman is the proper name. I want to be able to draw some Beastmen in the future for my future doujin. Getting cucked by a Beastman. Oh, I think this was the one that got me into their work. Right? It looks epic. Freaking cool. Right? It's not even fully rendered. You're just seeing the same model in different views, but there's just something about it that's just the design, the intricacy of it. Yeah. Oh, I want to see. Oh, the full body. It kind of reminds me of Narnia, because in Narnia they had a bunch of beastmen as well. Both sides. Yeah. So I'm gonna stop the review here, and yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Oh, let me just see this guy. This looks freaky. Looks like some kind of king, ogre king. I mean, yeah, it's disgusting, but the perfect sort of guy to show in your doujin. You pig. Anyway. Yep, I'll end the review. Let me just open this in the new tab because I want to download it, you know, for reference and stuff like that for the future. And yeah, I'll see you in the next episode. Bye.